Hey everybody, this is Road Shadow 137. Now today I'm gonna give you all a little tour of my knife and tools collection, and I hope you all enjoy it. So this is what I use to store all my tools and my knives and my other stuff, including as well. So this is a good drawer. It's a tool chest. It's from Halfords obviously, and it holds pretty well for the tools. I used to store in this plastic cabinet, but it doesn't hold well because it's made of plastic and all. That's the reason. So I break down the category of each individual drawers. So the first bottom drawer right here would be all my fixed blade, my torch, and my sharpening stone. On the second drawer there will be all my folding knives. My third would be where I put my tools, my multi-tools, my Swiss Army knives and other tools that mainly precision tools, that is. On the top drawer, that's where I store my machete, my other valuable stuff, my darts and my phones and Zippo lighters and all. So okay, let's start. So what I have here is all my fixed blades and my torch and sharpening stones and all. This is what I have at the moment. Be getting a better sharpening stones, which is a Spyderco, made by Spyderco. So it's slightly better in a way because I heard good reviews about it, so I plan to get one of that. As for fixed blades, I'm not really keen on collecting more fixed blades, so I'm happy with whatever I got right now. I'm more keen on the folding blades than the fixed blades. So anyway, this right here I have here is the Buck 119 Special Cocobolo handle. So it's pretty sick. Still new. It's like I bought this like about 3 months ago, so you can tell. Comes with the leather sheath, so that's pretty sick. Over here I've got the Northern Diver knife. It's a gift from my uncle. Ever since he bought a new diving knife, so he gave me all his old knives and I kept it. So basically, yeah, it's a short knife, not that big. It's pretty sturdy. There's a bit of a rust there because salt water and all, but you can tell that I kind of use it and abuse it, and it's still pretty sharp. I used to use this knife for everything. So the next knife here I've got is a SOG SEAL Team Elite. Comes with the Kydex sheath. I chose Kydex sheath over the nylon sheath because I believe it's more tactical than the nylon sheath. Well, that's my preference. Yeah, and it's partially serrated with the plain edge serration right here. I chose this knife because I heard a lot of good reviews about this knife, and that really caught my attention. Alright, the next knife I've got here is similar to this. It's a scuba diving leg knife. It's a Zest brand. I'm not too sure whether you can find it on the internet and all, but I've seen some on eBay and all. So yeah, it comes with this plastic sheath and all. It's not that much of, to me it doesn't look much of a proper knife, but it comes with the serrated top edge and a fine edge at the bottom,
It's a pretty big knife, to be honest. I mean, look at it. And yeah, it's a scuba diving knife as well, so you know, so it must have a good metal to hold, to withstand against the salt water and all. And these are my torches, night core, some cheap torchlight, and another smaller night core, and yeah, the rechargeable battery and all. So yeah, so moving on, the second drawer, I have all my folding blades, which I'm still growing on. You can tell I've left some spacing in between because I have a plan, like getting a certain type of knife to fill up this pocket and all the empty spaces. So yeah, I pre-organized my knife in a way. So we'll start off with that. I have my training Balisong, and I have my Cold Steel Recon one. Pretty sick blade. It's pretty tanky. I've got my Hailer Stiletto. It's a non-automatic knife. I don't know if I could get it open or not. So yeah, it's like an Italian stiletto. It's just that it's not automatic. And I have here is a Tech Force stiletto, speed safe. Pretty shiny, pretty small as well, to be honest. Didn't expect that to be small, but oh well. I have a Smith & Wesson Karambit Extreme Ops. That's my very first Karambit. And over here I have my Bird Hawkbill fully serrated. You can see the serration right there. It's a pretty small knife, but it's pretty sharp as well. Over here I've got my Spyderco Endura 4 FRN handles and saber grind. Let's see. Next we have obviously the Spyderco Tenacious. I'm sure everybody would know this knife. Comes with a G10 handles. The only criticism I have about this knife is the steel, but you know, that's what you get, that's what you pay for. I mean, it's cheaper, it's a cheap knife, so it's alright. It's still pretty sharp though, so I have no complaint about this. It's still quality, and this is one of my most favorite knife among the rest at the moment. This is a ZT model 0350 TS. TS stands for Tiger Stripe. Speed safe with G10 handles. I'll show you. There. TS for Tiger Stripes, as you can see on the blade. It's a pretty sick knife. I mean, it's pretty tanky as well. So you know, that really won my heart over. And yeah, about this empty space over here, I'm planning to get another zero tolerance knife. So you know, I'm trying to categorize according to the brand. So I'm trying to fit another zero tolerance right here. And next we have the Kershaw Emerson CQC 7K Tanto blade with one-sided G10 handles. I mean, this is my very first Emerson knife, and you know, I have no complaints. I mean, there's good reviews about this, so yeah. Next we have the Kershaw Rainbow Leak, speed safe as well. Let me open this. There. What I like about this knife is pretty unique compared to the rest because of the anodized handle and blade, and it's speed safe. I mean, this knife is fast, so, and it's light and slim, so you know, it's pretty sick. So I got no complaint, and it comes with the lock, so it doesn't open up when it's in your pocket, no. And next we have the really small knife in my collection. Is the Buck Solo with wood handles. I'm not gonna open it, just gonna leave it. And next we have the Buck Bantam BLW Reaper Black Camo, and what I like about this is the color of it, obviously, and it's a pretty solid blade. The only criticism I have about this knife is that the handle itself is very plastic-y, but this is a discontinued knife, so you know, this adds value to this knife, which I quite like it. Next we have my Gerber. This knife started my entire folding knife collection. This is a Gerber Evo Junior Tanto blade, partially serrated, and yeah, it's a bit oily because I oiled it up. Next we have the Benchmade Barrage Drop Point. This is a spring assisted as well. You can see it's fast, and it's an Osborne design. Pretty sick. It comes with a lock as well to lock it in place so it doesn't open up as well, so that's pretty good. We have the Sock Fielder Extra Large, and I removed the pocket clip because I find that, you know, it gives me a better grip without the pocket clip. And yeah, let me try that again. That's bad. Yep, it's pretty shiny, wooden handle, and yeah, I mean, that's what I've got at the moment for my folding blades, and I plan to get more in the future. But you know, most of these blades are quality blades, and they are not cheap, as you can tell, because most of these blades are well-known brand like Cold Steel, Spyderco, ZT, Kershaw, Sock, Benchmade, you know, so I try my best to get it. Next drawer we have the tools section. I got my multi-tools, my Swiss Army knife, my Stanley knife, box cutting knife, there's a vernier caliper, micrometer, and some precision screwdriver with wire cutters and all. So we'll start off. I have the Gerber Diesel. It's a fast deployment, one-hand deployment right there. That's what I like about it. Next we have the Sock Power Assist. To be honest, this multi-tool is quite hard to get over here, to be honest, so I'm lucky to get one for myself, and it's a decent tool. It comes with a spring assisted blades and all, so I'm gonna demonstrate for you. There. Same goes with the other side, but I'm not going to do it because I'm holding the camera and all. It's quite hard for me to do it. And yeah, it comes with a locking mechanism for the blades, so you know, that's another factor for the safety. And over here I've got the Stanley multi-tool. And why this multi-tool? Because this multi-tool kind of started all my multi-tool collection and all. I mean, this is my very first multi-tool with the pliers and all. It's not much of a significant for this multi-tool. I mean, if I were to do it like heavy duty stuff, I wouldn't want to use either one of these. I'd rather use these and abuse these. I mean, this doesn't cost that much compared to this tool. So for the price I pay, and because it's Stanley, so I trust Stanley brand, so I wouldn't mind using that. And obviously here are these are box cutter. I've got the electrician knife. I've got some of the fake Swiss Army knife which people gave it to me, and I've got the Victorinox right here, and I've got this small fake Swiss Army knife, but this started my entire interest of knife, because my dad bought this for me at the flea market, and I kind of get fascinated because of the multi-tools inside. There's so many things in like a piece of equipment which kind of turns me on. Well, and here we got some tools. I'm not gonna elaborate, but yeah, this is a precision screwdriver which I used to which sometimes I used to, like, because of this joint here, I used to loosen this joint to make it easier to flick the knife open. And I also use it to like dismantle some of the knife so I could clean it up and oil it up and all. Alright, next of this last drawer, I've got the machete right here, the Bear Grylls Gerber. I've got the fire starter, I've got the darts, I've got my spare phone, and I've got the Zippo lighters and the normal lighter right here. Foreign currency, I keep it in position. I keep in this drawer because it comes with the lock and all, so it secures all my really sharp tools and all. Next up here, this is where I keep slightly smaller tools, more of my additional precision screwdrivers, my hex keys, some other stuff, tweezers and all. I mean, most of this stuff I just found them and I keep them, and who knows, I use some of them as well, so it's alright. My compasses, my hand tally. And next, over here I've got my other random stuff. I've got the straps that's used to strap on for the scuba diving knife, used to tie against your leg. And I've got the SIM card adapters, this is the pocket clip from the Sock Fielder Extra Large, some of the smaller tools and all that comes with the knives and everything, some spare tools, so I just keep in there. I've got my paracord bracelet right here, some cleaning stuff and all, not much. Now over here, this is my cleaning kit. I've got my cloths, got my cotton buds, got a brush. I use a toothbrush anyway. I've got a knife eraser. Now this is pretty sick. Now this remove a lot of those rusts from some of my tools, especially those rusted tools, and a bit of dirt and rust on the knife itself, and it gives a pretty good shine. It removes most of it, before I apply the wax and all. So I kind of use this quite a lot. So yeah, this is where I store my lubricant. This is a pretty sick lubricant because not this doesn't only like lubricates my knives, but it protects it from the moisture to prevent it from getting rust and all. And it's branded, obviously it's Benchmade. I mean, for the price I pay for this, it's so much worth it. And you don't really need a lot of the lubricant to oil the knives and make it smooth and all. I mean, this does like 2 jobs, you know, with one purpose and all. That's pretty sick. Now over here I'm gonna show you some antique knives which got it from my dad, and my dad bought that from a flea market for me. Now that is a old English ceremonial sword which I'm gonna pull out a bit. There, you can see it's pretty sick. Got some design on it, you got the, you know, the royal symbols on it. Next we have the old Swedish knife, STGW bayonet from the 1950s. Comes with a leather holder. So thanks for watching my entire knife and tools collection. I know this is not what I've got at the moment because I still got more coming soon. There's more I'm saving up to buy more for, and there's more like back in Singapore about to ship over here in UK. So I'm going to have more tons and tons of tools coming in. And obviously just to clear the air, you know, I not only collect tools, I use them, I abuse them, take good care of them. So that's the whole purpose of it. So obviously I'm gonna get like some custom knives, and obviously I'm not gonna put them in a hard use and abuse them, because you know they're gonna cost a lot of money for them to get it fixed and all. So yeah, that's the whole point of it for being a knife collector. I mean, you buy some decent knives, you use them and all. And obviously I bought some lubricants and some wax, so I'm gonna buy more soon. And I hope that in the future, you know, I could achieve what I'm targeted for, because this hobby is not a very cheap hobby. It's pretty expensive and costs a lot. I mean, it's a lot of maintenance, and yeah, it's a lot of time consuming as well, because you need time to clean up the knife properly, store them out properly. But in the long run, it's a good reward. You know, I look at my collection now, I'm pretty satisfied. But obviously there'll be more coming soon. So please stay tuned to my channel. Please subscribe, comment and like on this video, and see other videos as well. In the meantime, I'm gonna post more of my weightlifting video, and hopefully if I got more of the knives changes, I'm gonna do another overall collection review. In the meantime, take care and thanks for watching this video. I hope I didn't ramble too much on all the whatnot stuff in this video. So see you guys.